Patty G here. I got a new set of Weehaw Torx drivers for my work toolkit. And I thought this would be a good time to show you guys what I have in my tool bag. So let's start out with the tool bag. AWP HP. It's a pretty tough bag. I've only had it a few months. Rubber feet, nice steel handle, plenty of room. I wanted something for my Weehaw Torx screwdrivers. More on those later. I like them to be up front. They're my main tool, the ones I use more than anything else in the bag. In fact, the four smallest ones, lasted 3 years. Now this is a T6, 7, 8, and 9. Next most used tool are my miniature screwdrivers. These are Irwin drivers, made in the USA. Pretty tough. One of the coolest things I've seen are the Stanley Fat Max. These are 2 screwdriver handles with 2 Phillips and 2 straight screwdrivers. Of course, these are 1000-volt electrical drivers, and I use them quite a bit. Security Torx. These came from Harbor Freight or Northern Tool. I don't recall. I think it may have been Northern Tool. I use these quite a bit. Yeah, I get sentimental over my tools. I have 2 sets of Bontus Allen wrenches. One standard, one metric. I don't use them very much at all. I have a Cobalt adjustable wrench. Don't use that very much. Wire ties. Let's see. Oh, one of my favorite. Inertia drive. I believe that's what it's called. But check this out. Squeeze the trigger, nothing happens. But squeeze the trigger and give it a turn to the right. Can you see that? Turn it back to the left. Turn it further. When I first got this thing, I thought that was a gimmick, but also told the guy at Lowe's who was showing these things off, I was like, just shut up and give me one, will you? It's pretty cool. Easy to work with once you learn it. I find myself getting on my Ryobi screwdriver and going like this all the time, and nothing happens. Okay. In here, I have a set of drill bits, a spare set of Torx. Like I said, everything I do is Torx, so I've got a spare set of Torx bits. I've got 2 sockets that I use more than anything, and some extensions for a 1/4-inch driver. Now the rest of the sockets out of that kit are here. This is a Harbor Freight tool. I rarely use it. I use this socket that I've taped up on occasion, very rarely. But in case you're a Harbor Freight hater, I marked out Harbor Freight and wrote Snap-on. So, we're friends again, right? I have a 1/4-inch driver. This is an Allied, and it's got a telescoping magnet, which I use from time to time. I only use this from time to time because I have another magnet that I use quite often. Wire strippers and crimpers. I was given these at a hospital. I've never used them, but I'm afraid they will see them not in my bag and I'll upset a customer. So what the heck, I carry them around. They don't weigh too much. I have a Stanley tape. I've never used. Again, I carry it though. You never know. Someday I may need to measure something. Carry a toothbrush for those after lunch. Now actually, I don't know if you can see the fuzz on this one. It's what I use to clean fan filters. Very effective. I have a pair of actual made in America vice grips. I've had those for several years. And I got a Stanley 100 Plus. That's a heck of a screwdriver. I don't have anything in my area that this fits, other than it makes a great pry bar. So that stays in the bag. What else I have? I'm running down. I'm running out of stuff. Flashlight, Lux Pro, lovely. I call these forceps. I don't know what they are. I've heard them called other things. And I've got a spring hook. And you old timers know what a spring hook is? And you young timers know what a spring hook is. That's a spring hook. I did wrap it in insulation, wrapped it in black tape, and then heat shrinked it. Make sure I don't get it into somewhere it doesn't need to go, which I have done on occasion. Sharpie. My red Sharpie's gone. I don't know what happened to it. How many minutes we got? Gotta keep it under 10. Alright, here you go. Stretchy magnet. Another Harbor Freight tool. I've used it like 3 times, and every time it's worked like a charm. And I have alcohol pads. I use these a lot, especially working in hospitals. A device for measuring angles. Digital thermometer. Let's see what the ceiling says. The ceiling says it's 51.9 degrees up there in the insulation. The garage door is 42.9. Yes, it's cold out there. I use that to verify temperature in refrigerators. Extra batteries for that digital thermometer. So my boss was kind enough to buy me a new multimeter. And 3-in-1 oil. Yeah, I know there are better oils out there that are way more effective than this, but it just smells good. My grandmother, great-grandmother, had an old sewing machine, and she used this stuff on her sewing machine. And I grew up learning how to work on things by working on her sewing machine. So 3-in-1 oil. Highly recommend it. And small parts box, nuts and bolts, etc., etc. And last but least, electrical tape. You can't be in my business and not have electrical tape. So I also have a sack with some earbuds, extra set of Torx. Like I said, everything we do is Torx. Can't be stuck without it. A little bit of blue Loctite. Did extra keys and stuff. Well, that's what's in my bag. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any questions, let me know. Be glad to answer them for you. I don't know if I ever said this, but I work in the medical field. I'm a geek, I'm a tech. I do geeky, techie stuff. That's what I do. Customer service, field service. Been doing it a long time. So like I said, if you got any questions, drop me a line, and be glad to answer them for you. And as always, thanks for watching Patty G DIY. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I am sometimes curious about other YouTube creators and what they do in real life. And so I wanted to throw this together and let you guys see the tools that I use, since this is a do-it-yourself channel. I've got another project in the works that's been taking a while. I haven't been able to stay on it like I want to, but I will get to that. And so stay tuned, it's coming up, and I might give you a glimpse of it here. That's all you get. That's all you get. Enough said. Hey, thanks for watching Patty G DIY. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. God bless, and we'll see you later.